Hey traders, it's Friday, March 25th, 2022. You made it to the end of the week, and I sure hope strangles were your thing, because we got 3 of them this week. I think 3. 3 out of 4 trades I do believe were strangles, and I've offered alternatives, I think each time, and I'm not going to stop today too. So if you can stick around to the end, I'll give you a Iron Condor alternative to today's TLT trade. TLT, of course, is negatively correlated with the SPY. It's a weak negative correlation with the SPY. Has a liquidity rank of 4 out of 4 and an IV rank of 69, giving us short premium strategies. So let's hop on into Thinkorswim and get started, shall we? Well, I hope you have look forward to a great weekend, but right now we're going to be looking at the chart here inside of Thinkorswim, and that is showing us that we are near, like 2 days away, 3 days away from the low for the 52 weeks of 128.34 is the low. All right, and so that puts us near the bottom for this whole year. And now you would think that would mean we'd be moving up, right? But we're going to take a neutral position on this one. Now, of course, if you know anything about strangles, they're undefined risk. They're not my favorite, and especially when they're in the weeklies. So there you have it. That is what we're staring at for this trade. Of course, we will, as always, analyze this. And by the way, we're inside of the simulated trading, so we can get all the learning without any of the risk. So if you were ever worried about like, oh man, how do I learn how to do this without blowing all my money? This is it. We're doing it here, so you can learn with us. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like. All right, now let's go to the Analyze tab here. Let's go to Add Simulated Trade. We're going to be analyzing what was sent to us, which is the May 6th expirations, 42 days to expiration. And we're going to be selling the 122 put, which has 0 open interest and is a 19 delta. And then the 138 call is what we would sell, which is a 23 delta, also 0 open interest. So, you can see why I feel this way about weeklies. So there you have a Strangle down below. The same exact short strikes I told you before. A credit of 235, so that is your max profit. Multiplied by your standard multiplier of 100, that's $235 of maximum profit with unlimited risk to the upside and, essentially limited. Technically limited, but we'll call it unlimited risk to the downside as well. The probability of profit at expiration for this trade, ironically, is the exact same as the IV rank, 69. There you have it. And cool. So let's right click this trade. I'm going to click right here, choose confirm and send. A little menu pops up. You can't see it from on my screen, sorry, but I'm going to show it to you now. This is what pops up. We see $235 of max profit, infinite maximum loss, and the buying power, they're going to hold $1,800 of buying power in the margin account. Obviously, this is not an IRA safe trade. So what we're going to go do, of course, is throw this into our margin account. And then we're going to analyze an alternative. But we're going to do it in Tastyworks, because that's just where I already have it like a cooking show pre-built for you here. So you can see here, we're looking at the analysis here. I'll switch off of analysis here. These are the strikes. I've changed the expiration to a monthly with 56 days left to expiration on this one. And that's the May monthlies. We're going to be looking at the short strikes first. We're going to be short the 122 put and short the 140 call. And then we are buying protection, our protective wings, right? Will be $2 above on the call at 142 and $2 below the put at 120, making a $2 wide, and we're able to collect just about 1/3 the width of the strikes. So the nice thing here, we may not have a 69% probability of profit. We do have a 60% probability of profit. We also have a 71% probability of making half of this credit, right? Yes, it is not nearly as much max profit, but it's also not infinite max loss. So that is an IRA safe trade that we can go ahead and throw into the IRA account over in Tastyworks. So why don't we give that a whirl? Let's switch over to the IRA account, add simulated trade. You're getting a 2 for Friday. 2 for Friday. I believe it was 120, we said, was the long, short, and then 140, and 142. That is our iron condor. Let's double check that I got that right. Yep, there we go. Awesome. And 66. All right, let's set our probability of profit here in Thinkorswim. Break even. Let's get the date right though, May 21st. All right. So we're looking at a 58% probability of profit according to Thinkorswim versus the 60 we saw in Tastyworks. So slightly different numbers, but it's always good to explore them here. I'm going to go ahead and right click this trade, choose confirm and send, and once again pop out to show you this. We're looking at the $66 max profit, $134 of max loss, and buying power effect is going to be that full amount of your max loss in an IRA account. And there you have it. Go on and hit send. All right, back to full screen, and a big thumbs up to you if you've made it this far to the end of my video. I'd love to hear from you if you liked the Strangle or if you liked the Iron Condor. Maybe you're just like me and you prefer to define your risk, especially to the upside, right? Especially when something is near its 52-week low. All right. I hope you enjoyed this week. I hope you were profitable. And if not, I hope you learned something. But I always hope you learned something. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, may the market be with you.